Get this one started, and off we go from Nashville.
Come on now, let's go.
Set, 5-8, 5-8.
55. Hey, eat. Here we go.
A former volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down.
You ready?
Mike 55. Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Saints.
Hey, easy.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Breeze. A little juke out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Saints 7, Titans nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Go.
Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
5-9. Here we go, D.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
Going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Breeze now. And Genn's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
21. Opposite.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. They complete it to Hill. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. To throw is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on a turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47. Come on.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Hey, orbit.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Push him back. Hey, check.
Here's Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. A game there of 30 big ones. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
A first down carry for Henry. Always got some breathing room. Pushing him away. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. 51 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now, here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day.
Brees going to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 30. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Brees. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Von Bell up to make the tackle. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even thow they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Hey, Haywood!
Check. Fresno.
Topper! Ready?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Give me some.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's see what you got.
Hey, Foxtrot!
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Yeah.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And Walker has it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Got it. Hey.
Rap. Both sevens and Mike.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. Hey, wahoo! Fight!
Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Yo, go! Go!
47, Mike, 47. Hey, I'm coming after you. 47.
Hey!
47 is the Mike. Get your swerve on.
Hit it.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Yo, waiting. Check 55 to Mike. Watch the pass.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Play action. Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Breeze now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now is Breeze. Again has it complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Go. 15 line. 15 line.
At the 49-yard line.
Look at me. Zipper.
March 47.
Yep.
47. Who that? Who that?
Say go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going deep for Walker. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47. Hey, let's get in them holes. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. I got you. 47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
To throw is Tannehill. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Begin.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one?
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Check 43. Bang, 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 bang.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Check curls. Switch.
Again, it's Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. 9 yards that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
To throw, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Saints on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and a mile. Now Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamale Correa picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a third and about 5.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up with...
And now here's another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Shift. Tighten up. Shift. Watch the shift. Six guys. Check 6 guys.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Ready.
Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
2-jet bomber. 2-jet bomber.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Get it.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. The Titans on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, Zoo.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Seam, and he might go I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What we got? What we got? Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 12. Right. 80 weapon.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Smooth. Back. Easy.
Brees going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this is Cook with the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 11-yard touchdown. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is going to be intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Back to throw, Brees. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. Looking long for Thomas. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
X3, 2X,
Derrick Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the screen.
Yes, yes.
He's checking crack.
Hey, Charlie. Ready?
Now Tannehill. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Rick Joseph set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
First throw of overtime for Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Hey, high 7.
Yeah, let's go sandwich. Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
21. Get it together.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. On play action. Now Breeze. Buying time to his left. The open man is Smith. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a 1st down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Whip. Watch the whip.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. They come out here in the I. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Hey, Delta.
A toss to Murray. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Biggest play now in this opening drive of overtime. This is 3rd and goal.
Check. Watch the twins. Watch the twins.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Here we go. You're good. Right forward, ready. Hey, easy. 11.
Watch out. Check Mike 54.
Hey, exit.
We want this. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
0-2. 23rd.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.